What if the moon crashed into the Earth? What would something like that look like? Well, I can kind of tell you what it would look like. It'd be pure destruction. Everybody would be gone. Let's watch for ourselves. Because clearly, if this was real life, we wouldn't just be able to watch it happen. This is by Shutter Authority, and it's literally titled, What If the Moon Crashed into the Earth?
Whoa.
We've got 3 videos on the day.
Look at the moon.
This is the first one. We got part 2 to this after this.
Oh my god.
I don't know how there's a part 2.
Definitely not normal.
Definitely not normal. Nope, I would say no.
I think it's getting closer.
Bro, could you imagine seeing the moon just roll towards the Earth like a bowling ball? And the gravity, oh no. Oh, this is kind of sick, actually. No, it wouldn't be good if you were one of these people. By the way, these videos are fake, guys. They're just made up, you know. It's a scenario. There's no reason anything like this should happen, so don't freak out. It's okay. It's just a video. Just in case some people have some anxiety. I get it. But don't worry, it's fake. Or is it? I'm just kidding, it is. Let's go. Nah, bro.
Breaking news, the governor has just ordered the mass evacuation of the entire West Coast.
Time out. The governor has evacuated the entire West Coast. Brother, there's the moon crashing into the Earth.
In breaking news, the
every coast is gone, big fella.
Mass evacuation of the entire West Coast.
The entire West Coast. Nah, bro. The entire coast, the entire world. Go ahead and pack a bag. Oh, look at the cow, dude. Not the cow. All right. The moon is hitting the Earth and... yeah, death. But it's okay because we have part 2 now.
Closer and closer to the Earth.
I don't know how it became a part 2, but
in 1 year.
Let's get it. What would happen if the moon came closer and closer to the Earth? This dives a little deeper into it. The first one was just like a scenario, like, you know, if it was already there. This would happen in like the span of a year or something like that. So as you can see, the moon and the Earth, they're pretty far away from each other. 384,000 kilometers. High tides and tsunamis in months 1 through 3. So it would be rough. If you're by the beach or anything like that, don't be. If you're by a big body of water, buy a pool instead and move. Is that a crab with a phone? My boy's watching some Capi reacts. I see you, crab. I see you, my boy. Months 3 through 4 mega earthquakes. So now it doesn't matter if you're on land or sea. You're gonna get hurt. I ain't gonna lie to you. Unless you're a bird. Is anybody a bird out there? Y'all got wings? Months 5 through 6, super volcanoes. And look at the moon, it's like a solar eclipse every day. Months 7 through 11, daily eclipses and more misery. I feel like the eclipses would be kind of cool, though. That's the only cool part about this scenario. Because then you'd have to see that traveling at you, bro. Oh, no. No, thank you. Why is it going so fast?
The moon is now approaching the Roche limit. At this distance, the Earth's gravitational pull on the moon is greater than moon's own gravity.
So that means it's pulling the moon into the Earth, which means it's gonna separate. That would be it, right? I mean, that would be destruction upon destruction. Oh yeah. I hate the music too, because it's like kind of sinister, you know? Oh gosh. Yep, that would be it. There's no getting away from that. R.I.P. at that. Wait a minute. It doesn't look like it's coming towards the Earth. Eventually, we wouldn't have a moon anymore, which I don't know what that means, but we would have rings around the Earth. That's a much better scenario than what happened in the first video. I'll take this. We kind of look like Saturn, right? That's the, yeah. We would just look like Saturn at that point. That'd be kind of sick. Okay, I'd definitely take number 2 over the first scenario. All right, now we've got a video by Global Data, and this is showing us the size of some of these planets. I felt like we would continue the trend here. We got a dwarf planet, 2,400 kilometers. I'm waiting until, wait a minute. That's the moon right there. The moon, which is about 3,500 kilometers. So where's the Earth? Does anybody know how big the Earth is? Or did we already just pass that? Mars, 6,800 kilometers. Wait a minute, is Earth so small that we didn't even say, time out. Okay, there's the Earth. I was about to say, I was pretty sure the moon was a lot smaller. Kepler 22b. This is gonna be weird because the Earth, remember that, it's 13,000 kilometers. We already have Saturn, which is 120,000. Jupiter, 140. And the sun, which is 1.4 million. I mean, look at the Earth down there. You can barely see it anymore. Sirius A? Elnath? I don't even know what these are anymore. Pollux? 12 million? Like, what even is that? Is that like a star? A giant star? I should be reading what's under the name. Sagittarius A, supermassive black hole. I want to know how they know this. You know what I'm saying? How do they measure this? I'm no scientist. I'm no astrologist. You know what I'm saying? But how are they doing this? Like, whatever this thing is 425 million kilometers. The Pistol Star, blue hypergiant. Like what? Supergiant. Hypergiant. UY Scooty. Why'd they call it a Scooty? Stevenson or Stephenson? I think it's Stevenson. 3 billion? What is this? The Milky Way? Oh, that's a black hole. Never mind. I don't know what that one is. Supermassive black hole S50014 plus 81. What kind of name? Like 390 billion kilometers. Somebody let me know how they're measuring that. Helix Nebula, 2.6 light years. What? 1 light year equals 9.4 trillion kilometers. Eagle Nebula, 9.5 light years. And we just keep sizing up. What even is that? Sigu? I don't know. Dwarf Galaxy, 220 light years. 1,862 light years. Tarantula. Sleeping Beauty. 54,000 light. Milky Way. This is the one I was familiar with. 105,000 light years. What is beyond? Andromeda? What is that? Virgo supercluster, 110 million light years. Look like a jellyfish in space. What is that? What is that? I'm done. I'm done. This is kind of sketching me out. Get me out of here. 93 billion light years. The observable universe. Okay, get me out of there. That's the end of this video. Let's just all hope that the moon and those other planets never come close to Earth. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.